Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Inoculant Gaming. Once again, back with our D&D group. This is, alright, so without seeing the title, do you remember how many sessions we're up to now?
66.
Nope.
7. 55.
Nope, 55 is the closest. But it is actually 57. So there's been 57 episodes.
Do I get a prize for being the closest?
I mean, you can count all the way to 55.
I mean, you were the closest without going over, so Price is Right rules, you win. So.
Well, at the same time, though, 57 versus, well...
Versus what?
Well, I was going to say that my argument was 7. I matched one of the digits, but so did 55.
Yep. Touche.
I mean, I was going
with our powers combined,
here, but whatever.
Sure, with your powers combined. But all right. So who remembers what happened last time? On
the blue one, always.
I do.
Okay.
We did more digging in the sand, slash pumice rock. We then also Corvus ghosted through the rock to find diamonds and dragon eggs and more enemies. I may or may not have synaptic staticked all of them in the ground and killed a whole bunch of them. There's a bunch of really intelligent inchworms down there that are no longer alive. And we found the Staff of Aang. So here we are. I got my legendary item, but we don't know where we're going to go from here.
Did we ever figure out what the necromantic item in the ground was?
It was some dude, wasn't it? It was Avatar Roku. Something on Avatar Roku.
Are you asking the DM as a question or asking the peer-to-peer group as a question? Both? Yeah, I'm gonna say it was attached to Avatar Roku.
Did we unearth it and find out what it was?
No, not yet.
Thought you did.
No, we didn't dig down.
I mean,
there was something before it.
Oh, we thought we did, but then we had to rewind and say, wait a second, there's no way we could have known that because my magic detect wouldn't have gone that deep under the ground. It's like a foot into the stone.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, so you find the staff. I will say you were able to have a long rest, and you were able to attune to the staff overnight after all of the digging and surprises.
Yeah, attunement.
So are we assuming we don't know the necromantic thing, or not?
We don't.
Yeah, because he wasn't able to actually penetrate the earth, he wouldn't have actually known what type it was.
I didn't even know it was there, actually.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been able to see it.
So going back on that, retcon, sorry. Read the spells before you speak.
But
now that we've gotten what we came for,
isn't that how we found the staff, though, too? Or no?
No, we found the staff through my spell.
No, it was the spell of searching is what found the staff.
Ah.
Yeah, my
locate object. Locate object. It does penetrate through 30 feet or stone.
Yes, the only thing that blocks it is steel.
Lead.
Magic?
So locate object is Superman?
Lead.
It's blocked
any
by lead?
thickness of lead, even a thin sheet, blocks the direct path between me and the object.
Ah, so locate object is Superman. Got it. All right.
Is there any lead in the ground? Let's not go back and...
He said no. He didn't say that.
I'm gonna say no at this point. But anyway,
I don't think lead would be a common element here.
Probably not.
So you've had a long rest. You wake up the next morning. What do you do?
Well, I attune for the item.
Should we go back to Central or whatever big city was and help Aang? We got his staff.
Do we
This
need
Republic
to?
City, yeah.
Republic City. That's what.
I mean, I can
would
just
like to
open
because I
book
do
and
have requisitioned armor back there for both me and Aslan.
we do want to go back, but don't I have Aang in my book?
No.
No, I think you did write down Aang
Did
in your
you
book.
write down
I think I did.
Who'd you
Don't I have
replace?
Aang? Let me try to figure this out.
Don't you have written down?
I got rid of. I should have them written down. I do like 5 now, right? So I think I was able to add 1. So I've got Aang. I've got Corvus's fiance.
Nope, you dropped.
No, I
her.
got rid of. I dropped her.
You dropped her for
I've got
Aang.
Corvus's.
Yeah, you dropped her for Aang, I think.
Actually, I think I dropped her for the little boy in the village.
Oh,
that might have
okay.
been
So little boy in the village, Aang.
Aang.
The one who
King
tried to
Caspian.
rob us in the middle of the night. Yes, he's now our friend because we had pity on him. So yeah, King Caspian, the boy in the village, Aang, Stephen, one-fingered Stephen, and
It's just his thumb.
Is it also Davril?
one.
Oh yeah, and Davril. Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh, and Davril. Yeah. So that's my 5. So I don't have anybody from X-World at this point because I dropped Mushroom Man.
Well, I mean, he did have a comment. He didn't really write his name correctly.
He was so high he couldn't even write his name right. So it was a chance of failure to message him anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna message Aang, let him know we found the staff. He left it on volcano, encircled in fire. We're coming back to Republic City. I mean, do I need to actually give you the message and how many words it's going to be?
Yeah, let's play it out.
Okay.
That's part of the fun.
Found staff, Fire Nation, Volcano Island. Returning to Republic City. That's what, 11?
You're at
Yeah.
10.
We'll be there soon.
So 14 out of 25?
Yeah, I think that's all I want to say to him.
Okay.
I mean, I can always cast another message at any point in time. I do it at will.
That is true.
Just finish the rest with
Does he reply?
So
XOXO.
No, he's not going to reply that. He's going to reply.
Thank you for being the best avatar ever.
there you go. Thank you for being the only good avatar ever.
He's going to say, cool.
Roku seemed pretty cool.
Wait, how are you in my head? Are you a spirit creature? How are you doing this? I don't remember.
Write another message. This is the virus. You wrote your name in my book. Or actually gave me permission to write it, I guess. You wrote your name in my book.
Now.
What?
We are pen pals now.
I can message you anytime I wish, and you can reply in your head. I don't remember how many words that is, and I will receive it.
That's good. Close enough.
That's probably about right.
Cool, forgot about that. Is there a way I can learn this form of bending? And
bending.
We definitely need to connect this to Sokka, if at all possible, to better command armies.
I'll write another message to him.
Only high-powered
Not
airbenders
bending.
are this.
Not bending. Only possible with patron living in spirit world. Sokka would have to get Air Genasi.
Wouldn't know that.
Or, whatever. Sokka would have to get Spirit Being to sponsor him. So, although that's the best I've got, like, it was how I would be able to describe it.
Right?
Yeah, I know.
I only know that I have this power from saying the second.
Okay. Still sounds interesting. Might want to try. See you when you get here.
Yo,
All right, we're gonna.
Zephyrus, can I borrow that book?
Away.
I want to see if I can write stuff in it.
I think it only works for me. You can try.
Okay, I will totally try. So, I will... Prince Caspian. I'll message him.
King.
You're gonna miss.
He's a king.
You're gonna miss King Caspian.
King Caspian, whatever his name is. So... I will message him. What do you call a thieving alligator? A crocodile.
He responds, was it a talking alligator or a non-talking alligator?
He wouldn't get the
worked,
message.
guys. I'm magic.
Okay, fine. He
DM
doesn't.
can overrule that. I'm pretty sure it says you can write a message in your book.
All right, so your message lights up for a second, and then you get no response.
I don't like that King Caspian. He's giving me the silent treatment. What a jerk.
I mean, what did you expect? It's his book, not yours.
I was kind of expecting a little bit of appreciation for all the hard work I put into picking up all this magic stuff, and instead, King Caspian, he just doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about my well-being. What kind of king is that?
One
You are
doesn't
not his
even come
subject.
from his world.
Yeah, but we could be BFFs.
Well,
Not
if we
anymore, I
ever go
guess.
back to Narnia, you can talk to him about that, okay?
I don't know if I'm not sure if I'm willing to. He hurt me once. I'm not sure I'm willing to put myself through that again.
Hey, you are not. It was not his fault that you got captured.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that I just spent serious moments of my life trying to message him, trying to build up this friendship.
You
And
were telling
he
him
just
a
won't give
joke.
me the time of day.
It
Moments
took
of-
5 seconds.
5 seconds I will never get back.
You just replace it with the next 5 seconds of something better.
Oh, so you're thinking I should message someone else with a better joke?
Don't message anyone. How about go fight that whale over there?
Fight the will.
The whale.
Oh. Is there a whale?
I mean, there was a while ago, but there isn't anymore. Went back into the ocean.
Mm.
There's some creatures around.
Ed was making fake, like, dolphins jumping out and stuff, too.
That too. So what's the plan to move forward?
We head on to Republic City.
Well, what do we need to do here, Stall? We need to go pick up your armor.
Yes.
Is there anything else we need to do before we move along? Have we accomplished all of the things we've said we've done? said we wanted to do?
Well,
Well, I mean-
we should check up on the orphanage building. I think that's
Yeah.
important.
I think that I agree with that. We should probably do that.
I'm going to message the little boy in my book.
Okay.
First of all, does he have a name?
Little Boy Blue.
I don't
Little
remember
Sure.
it. Somebody who watched that episode is like episode 40 something. Put in the comments if you know that guy's name.
They're gonna
I'm going to
have
message
time
that.
True,
Well,
well.
hopefully somebody remembers better than we do. I'm going to message that little boy and ask him if have they been taking care of you and the other orphans? Are they rebuilding, or not rebuilding? Are they building the new orphanage yet?
I broke it.
I'm going to say, long time no talk. Things are good here. Construction has been moving quickly with earthbenders.
Nice. I guess we spent enough money to the good ones.
Orphanage is almost finished. Soon.
I think he says that things are going well and that he is taken care of. I think we can move on. I can always message him later. So we're going to get on Hiroshi and start heading to Republic City.
I'm going to write on this then.
I'm going to spend some time with my staff, kind of trying to learn it.
Figure it out.
Yeah, and maybe a little bit of time opening it up and flying next to Hiroshi with it.
Nice.
Did you say that the staff doubles my flight speed? Something like that? Because my natural flight speed is only 30 feet.
Yeah, we can do that. It'll
I
doubling
think
it
that was
should
one of the
work.
flavors of the staff that we were okay with, because then that's then equivalent to casting the fly spell.
Right.
Is that free or as one of its charges? Or multiple of its charges?
I mean, I have to use a thing to fly anyway. I just use it with the staff.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I would say having it use one charge would work.
Okay, it does have 50 charges, so
Yep.
50.
It's
it
yep.
has 50.
That's crazy.
And then
I guess I need to use a charge then.
with that, who's going to be doing the directions on where to fly for Hiroshi to go back?
Oh, you mean when I'm not flying on him?
Well, I mean, just to do the directions of the day to make sure you're going in the correct direction.
Oh, I was going to do that.
Oh, okay. What did we say that
Yeah,
was?
I mean,
Survival check?
I think so.
Yeah, I believe it's survival.
All right, what you got?
Rolling on D&D Beyond. It's thinking. I should turn off my dice animation on this computer.
Yeah.
14?
Okay. Slightly off direction, but pretty close.
Okay. I don't really want to open up the map on this computer. It's a big
Yeah,
red
no worries. I got my version of it up, so we're good. I would say in about going pretty quick at a pretty decent speed. You end up spending most of the day traveling, But near the end of the day, you start to see the old iron Tianhai Memorial.
The what memorial? It's a hard word.
Tienhai.
DND. Okay. I know what this is, though. Do I know this memorial? I don't remember coming across it in the campaign.
No, it's one you skipped over before.
Okay. I don't recognize it then. Do I at least realize that we're off course? Slightly?
You don't think you're off course too much. It just wasn't the same way that you came.
Okay.
Because you came up... Last time you came kind of on the other side of it. But this time you kind of hit it straight coming back. Do you want to try to rest there for... do you want to rest there for the night, or are you wanting to just kind of keep going, traveling through the night?
If it's getting dark, I don't want to travel through the night too much. That doesn't go well for us typically. What do you gentlemen want to do?
Well, what are the options? Would you like to tell us about what this memorial is?
Do you know what this?
What do I know about the? You said a statue memorial.
Yeah.
What do I know about it? Is it maybe a religion check or something?
Sure, let's do a history check would work as well.
Either or?
I'll let you pick, either or.
Okay. Well, religion is a +1. History is a +1. I'll roll a history. 7.
You know it was an important figure, but you forgot what the story was.
I knew I should have been paying attention in history class a little bit better, and Basil say, he is important. I do not remember about what. Maybe prominent figure who fought Fire Nation? I don't know.
I see.
So
not really all that important.
I mean, important
Again,
enough they made a statue
I'm
about
sure it
it.
was important. I'm sure it was important. It was in Basil's history book, but I do not remember.
All right. Well, is it safe to camp here, or shall we? Do you think the house
big
is
is
the
it?
better plan?
I think it's safe to camp here in Tiketo.
We can always keep the tea kettle on the top of the statue where no one can reach it.
That could be fun. What about Hiroshi? Does he come in with it?
I mean, they could stay outside. It's a big statue. There's probably plenty of room to sit up there.
Yeah, and he's gone inside before, but it's cramped.
Yeah,
And
that was last one.
he tends to smell. Yeah, I'll ask Momo to fly the tea kettle to the top of the statue and set it down there after we go into it. And we're gonna go in. Hopefully he does what I told him to.
All right. Roll a concentration with Momo.
Concentration.
Or
And I can do that. I just
Animal
have
handling.
I gotta pull up his stat block.
No, yeah, let him do.
Oh, the animal handling.
We'll do concentration.
Let's see. Like a concentration check would be based upon his constitution. So it's just a constitution saving throw at this point.
Yep.
That'd work.
Alright, let me go get some dice. I can't just roll it on his character sheet. It's just going to be a d20 plus 1.
Okay.
Unfortunately. D20. Roll. Oh, yeah, that's Momo. 5.
Okay. So he picks it up, but he kind of forgot where you told him to put it. And so he ends up like putting it on one of the shoulders of the statue instead of on top of the head.
Close enough.
Just a quick question. When we get out of this, aren't we going to, like, tumble out of the, lamp?
Yes.
Just checking. I'm glad we went as high up. We told Momo to go up as high up as we can.
I may have forgot to mention to Momo that I wanted him to put us back on the ground in the morning. But
I can cast fly on us before we leave. It's okay. It just spell slot.
Awesome.
You
So
don't have very many of those.
So yeah, over the course of the evening, it's safe. Everyone gets a long rest, and it becomes morning. What do you do?
just before the 10 hours timeout and it kicks us out of the tea kettle, I'm going to cast fly on everybody. Thinking we're on the top of the head. And then thinking that I forgot. Dude, I would have done this if he forgot to even pick us up. I would think that we're up there even if we're on the ground.
Right. So
Hear from outside your tea kettle.
I'm gonna cast fly with I'm gonna do it with extended spell.
Okay. And you can. How many people can you cast fly on?
Casting at a 5th level, so 3.
Okay.
Only 3 of them.
Well, now
Orvis, Elwyn, Thomas. As a bonus action, I'm going to use fly on myself. Actually, I just levitate all the time. I could just hop out and... Oh, I can't levitate if it requires concentration. Yeah, I'll use my my feature to fly on myself.
Okay. So the time limit ends up expiring, and you all come out of the kettle. And you all of a sudden, about 30 feet high on the shoulders of a statue, starting to fall, or in this case, because you can fly, hovering there for a moment.
I could have just used Cliffhanger on this instead.
I was thinking of that, but I wasn't going to give you ideas.
Nah, you got 2 hours of flight. This is more fun. Let's go fly all of us together. I'm going to use my bison whistle and blow and tell Irushi to come with us.
All right. So you're all flying for 2 hours. Does your racial one last for 2 hours?
No, that's 10 minutes at a time, and I'm going to have to keep reusing it. So I'm probably, after the 10 minutes, going to just hop on Iroshi.
Okay. So yeah, you're flying on Iroshi. Everyone else is flying Go ahead and have everyone. Let's do a dexterity check.
Dexterity.
Including me?
Yep.
No, there you go. That's actually not bad.
Oh, it's not under skill.
22.
$14.
Oh, it was gonna be a 22, and instead it's a 7.
All right, Elwin got a nat 20. So it was nat 20 for Elwin. What yours? 23 or 22, Corvus?
Yes.
And then Thomas, what was yours?
14.
And Zephyrus?
I got a 7, unless you'll let me call it animal hand.
Nope, calling it 7. So Elwin and Corvus end up doing like cool smoke tricks, going in and out of clouds, making like little shapes while flying through the sky. And Thomas and Zephyrus, you try to do that as well, but it more looks like you're just bursting through the clouds like a giant poof than necessarily having a good smoke trail behind you.
I'm on a giant bison. It's going to be a giant poof anyway.
Yep. But alright. After about another day's travel, go ahead and do the roll for which direction you're going.
Roll for what?
Survival?
Can do that. Who is it for? For whoever's directing us?
Yeah, it's just for the direction of flight and direction of travel.
Guess that's me.
Yep.
That's not so bad. 21?
Yeah. So you pretty much you miss the Republic City by just a hair, but you basically ended up hitting Air Temple Island anyway, so you're close enough, you're fine.
Huzzah. We're
So
that
after-
close.
So yeah, after you hit Air Temple Island, yeah, you're able to kind of
How built
see-
is it now?
Hmm?
How built is it now?
I mean,
Or is it not?
it's still in the process of, I mean, it was kind of just a regular old town city before, but industry's starting to come up. Electricity is starting to be harnessed for different items. The light bulb was just invented, so it's starting to modernize, but it's just not there yet.
That's interesting.
So what do we have to do here besides pick up this armor?
Didn't we commission him to build armor for Iroshi? Or was
No,
it
I didn't
just,
have enough
just
materials. It was
enchant the plate
me.
mail?
It was me and Aslan who I had enough for that. I didn't have enough for anything else.
Right, because the 10-ton flying bison's not easy to get some chainmail.
No, I didn't have that much
Plate mail.
material.
Mithril plate mail, right?
Yeah, it's Mithril.
Right.
10 pounds of it.
10 pounds is not enough for a 10-ton bison.
Nope.
Nope.
It's enough to
Want a lion?
Bomb of Aslan.
I mean,
I
it
don't
might
think
work
it
for
would
a
be.
helmet, but that's about it.
Yeah,
If we
A
did.
helmet for Aslan. That's all it needs. That's all he needs.
Iroshi could use a good helmet. He, has his ram attack.
Well, I mean, if we want to find more raw materials and then come back, we could always do that.
We've got
I
time.
guess I'm gonna message.
Devril hasn't mentioned any urgency.
I'm gonna message Gavril.
Okay.
How are we doing on the chains holding back the bad creature? How much time do we have?
I think he's going to say 2 out of the 20 chains have snapped, but the 18 are still holding.
Plenty of time.
Do you want to wrap up things with Davy Jones? Do you want to wrap up things with Thomas, your world? Check on that war and how it's going?
We probably should check on that war.
Do we have anything?
Under control.
I mean, we have to save world from giant creature, but
Yes.
other things need our attention too.
I mean, Davril has you in his book. Does it only go one way? Can he not message you back, or do you have to message him first?
I have to message him first. I should be messaging him every day.
True.
Remind me if I don't.
If it gets bad enough, he can probably just pop in wherever we're at and say, "Hey, we gotta go now." That's always an option.
Always is a possibility.
All right, so we're gonna get his commission chain or plate mail
All
back.
Alright, so you walk into the shop and he says, "Hey, it's you. I remember you."
Yeah, I gave you all the raw materials and the gold to requisition that plate armor.
Yeah, that's been finished for a week or so.
Sorry, things took a little longer than we expected.
That's alright. It just takes up half my workroom. No worries.
We were digging in Volcano and Fire Nation. Very important work.
Wait, you were digging
Understand.
holes in the Fire Nation?
Well, on
Yes.
on an inhabited island, so the holes would not be a detriment to people.
Well, they were very inhabited. They kept coming out to volcano creatures attack us. It was brutal.
I mean, not by people that are going to be walking on the island and fall into a random hole.
Wait, why? Why were you digging holes?
Bill
we
Hibbins'
find this.
character.
That, yeah.
Oh.
This stuff. This Aang stuff.
That looks
Well, it's
cool.
my stuff now.
What?
It was Aang stuff. It's my stuff.
Wait, it was Aang's? Avatar Aang's staff? You
Yes.
stole it from him?
Yeah. No.
Why would
he
you
lost
steal?
It. He lost it 1,000 times.
This is his old one. He's letting us have that one because he has a new one.
Oh, okay.
Well, he told us where it was. Kind of. His memory wasn't very good, actually.
I mean,
He was 11.
how long ago did he lose it? Like 40 years ago?
Yeah. 40 or 50 years ago.
Okay.
It's still good, though. Look at the wood.
Surprisingly not burnt since we had to dig down, 40 feet to get it.
That would do it. But anyway, back with, so, what do you want first? Your armor or the other armor?
Mine.
Okay.
And then we'll do Aslan's small pieces.
So it was mithril plate, right? Hello,
Yes.
bearded Jedi. Welcome to Kick. You know, Awendor, Twitch, whichever. Yeah, I think you're on Kick. But,
You're not posting on Twitch, that's why I went on Kick.
oh no, it's going to
Very
both.
Jedi's.
Ah, okay. That makes more sense. Okay.
That's totally his handling like 4 or 5 things I know of.
This is.
Nice. Alright, so yeah, first he brings out your armor. He goes into the back, grabs it, carries it out, lays it kind of on the table on the counter. Alright.
Fine work.
Thanks. And I don't remember. Did you half pay? Did you full pay?
I was going to. I paid, and I was also going to give you the armor I'm currently wearing.
That's right. That was the both and. Okay. All right. Well, here you go.
And you can do
Here's
whatever you
his.
want. I will take the time to take off the old armor and then give it to him.
Oof, this has seen better days. I'm gonna have to wash this one.
I mean, it's got a lot of soot on it. We're just at a volcano.
That sounds about right. And then he goes and he brings out the head, then he brings out kind of the body piece. And, did you have leg armor made for him, or is it just the head?
It was just, I think it was just enough for the head and a partial body piece.
Alright. So yeah, he brings those out. And, yeah, this is the animal armor for you. A little bit of a weird animal, but looks fine.
And it's for a lion. A
Oh,
very large lion.
Listen, that will not fit a lion turtle. There's no way
Not
that
a lion
armor...
turtle, just a standard lion.
There's
Yeah.
no standard.
Does he know what a lion is?
What is a standard lion?
If you would like to come outside, you can see.
Okay, think of this. Okay, you have lion turtle, right? You understand lion and turtle.
Uh-huh.
You have turtle duck. The same part of turtle duck that looks the same as turtle lion, take that part out. Then all you have left is lion.
But does he know what a lion
No.
looks like?
Well,
Are there
he knows
creatures
what
here that
lion
resemble a
turtle.
lion?
He knows what lion turtle looks like.
But are there
From
creatures here that
books.
resemble a lion?
No.
If
No.
you want to
I
see what
mean-
lion looks like, he's outside.
Okay, I will come see
well,
what this
Ah,
lion looks like. He goes out there and it's like, oh, that's a scary creature.
Oh, he's friendly.
He does not look friendly.
Does the armor even fit?
It'll fit.
Why? It's not magical.
Have to be magical. It's just
Uh,
standard armor.
yeah, but he didn't know what to size it for. Corvus has got a good
No.
point here.
True.
I would say it's
It
a
is
little bit
neutral.
it's a little bit loose, but it does generally still fit.
We strap it on with, shore it up with the belt straps or whatever.
We can tie it on with bootstraps. Put
So
some
wait,
nuts to give it some more.
that kind of looks like an unfolded armadillo lion.
I mean, there's no armadillo. He's just a standard lion. Well, not standard. It's
All
not.
right.
It's my deity, not deity.
So you have an unfolded straight armadillo lion. Got it. Okay.
Whatever makes sense to you.
Yep. All right. Well,
So what does this armor do again? For both you and Aslan.
Some special armor.
Yeah, how is it special? What makes it separate from the stuff you have?
It's mythical armor.
Okay, so it's blue.
Yes. Silver with blue
Okay.
that I can't friggin' spell.
It doesn't necessarily mean much to me. I'm not from.
It doesn't
Middle-earth.
really mean much to me either. It's just like I know it's good armor.
so it's really good for sneaking because you can now sneak without having to do disadvantage.
Didn't I? I also added it to be +1 armor too.
Yeah, that sounds
for
right.
mine. So it's mithril plate armor +1.
Does it also buff Aslan's +1 and?
No, Aslan got standard mithril armor.
So yeah, his will just make it to where it's a nice strong armor. I would say that the armor itself though gives it a +2 to AC.
Okay. What is Aslan's normal AC?
I would have to look it up for creature.
Uh-oh, just had a thunder happening around where I'm at. That'll be fun.
Thundercats.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that was me.
All right. So, since you're
Strong
back, is
stare on you.
there anything else you can get from the shop?
I mean, I can browse around and see if there's anything else we might need.
I will take a look around as well. I'm also interested in selling things if he wants to buy magical items. I don't know if he's interested in non-armor. Is this an armor-only shop?
It's more of an armor and everything.
Konbanwa, Elwin-san.
What's up?
It was so weird without
We back in-
no,
Do they have fireworks?
no Wookiees.
Didn't you recently blow up all our fireworks, blasting a big hole in the ground?
Well,
I don't know what you're
I
talking
thought I
about.
replenished them after that. I'd have to check my inventory.
Well, we haven't left the. Well, we just left the Fire Ember Island, so maybe you would want to do that. And also, we have a Wookiee.
Or lack thereof.
no.
Didn't work out as
So
well,
we-
but I'll still show it anyway.
Wookiee babies have done better than that.
Wookiee babies.
I don't know. I'm sure they have a name. What do we
Yeah.
find in the shop in addition?
It's the Wookiee from that last episode of Acolyte. Hello.
Please don't mention that show.
Stuff?
So Owen, is there anything that you would like to do before we say peace to this world and move on, or?
What? Uh,
Oh, so everyone's breaking.
Uh-oh, internet's starting to have a little bit of some issues.
So it seems.
the
Am I
Acolyte?
actually more stable than him?
No, your internet is having issues.
Mine?
Is that what are you talking about?
Elwin's internet is not great.
Where are we moving on to? What's the next goal?
Well,
Don't
that's
we-
the question.
I'm
Do you have
in the
anything
car on my way
on
home from
unfinished-
BBS.
unfinished
No, probably
business?
mine. I will resist talking.
We have everyone's things. We have checked up on the
What's that?
orphanage. It is under
Oh, I'm-
construction.
Do I have unfinished business? Was the question I heard.
Yep. Do you?
The only unfinished business I could think of was a certain pirate I turned into gold that didn't stick.
Do you have any unfinished business in your world? You were wanted criminal.
Oh, we could probably deal with that. That's probably a good idea. I could probably pay off any fines I owe.
You probably
Let's
could.
do that.
Let's do
Yeah,
that.
going
Let's go
back to people's worlds and doing things sounds fun.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's go back to. Well, let's finish our shopping here, and then maybe ask Davro if he'll take us to Minas Tirith, or at least to.
Or wherever
that
his
would be funny.
bounty is located at.
In what world have you ever seen a flying bison in Middle Earth?
Never seen a flying bison in Middle Earth. But all right.
You saw
I
it
mean,
here
we could
first.
make it look like a dragon.
It's just kind of like an
Oh.
eagle. It's just kind of like an overweight eagle.
It has no wings.
All right.
Does any of us have silent image? Couldn't we make it appear as if there's wings from a distance?
Seeming. You can always do seeming.
Oh, maybe. Really tempted to follow her home.
Were you following home?
Oh, I did not mean to say that out loud. One of the volunteers from VBS, I've been tailing her basically, and then she finally turned down a road I wasn't turning.
Oh.
And then the intrusive thoughts in my ADHD was like, I should follow her home and see where she lives. And then I decided that was a bad idea because it's a little
Yeah,
creepy.
that sounds weird.
Kids, don't be stalkers.
Pretty much, yep.
So it was an intrusive thought that made it out loud, and I apologize for that.
Alright. Alright, so I'm making a quick shop. Okay. Alright.
Nope.
I did a lot more legendary items because, well, that's just the way it worked. So here's what I got. I got a +2 hand axe, or a +3 breastplate, +3 scale mail, chain mail, armor of resistance poison, dagger of venom, potion of greater healing, potion of healing, potion of superior healing, potion of supreme healing, ring of air elemental command, robe of useful items, scroll of bane, scroll of charm person, scroll of compulsion, scroll of control weather, scroll of dancing lights, scroll of dispel evil and good, scroll of frostbite, scroll of illusionary script, scroll of light, mage hand, scroll of poison spray, scroll of shield, scroll of speak with animals, scroll of spiritual weapon, scroll of wish, studded leather armor of resistance.
I'm sorry, what was that last one?
Scroll of wish.
How much is that?
318,000 gold pieces.
I
mean,
have no idea how much money I have.
We do not have that much. I'll tell you that right now.
We can make that much if we need to. We just need time.
That is true.
Yeah.
And then studded leather armor of resistance, talisman of the sphere,
Ooh,
vicious great axe, vicious whip, and war pick of warning.
What is the talisman of the sphere?
yeah, what is that? That sounds fun.
I missed something. Bowl of Command Air Elementals? I'm also
Ring.
interested in that.
Ring.
Ring. Well, that's
We
even
already
better
have.
than a bowl.
We have a bowl of water elementals. If we have another air elemental on our team, heck yeah.
Alright, so talisman of the sphere, when you make an intelligence arcana check to control the sphere of annihilation, while you're holding this talisman, you double your proficiency bonus on the check. In addition, when you start your turn with control over the sphere of annihilation, you can use an action to levitate at 10 feet plus and the number of additional feet equal to 10x your intelligence modifier.
So we would have to have the other item that one goes with.
The sphere of annihilation, yep.
I don't have that. Ring of Command Air Elementals. How much is that?
That one is 35,000.
We have that. I think.
I have at least that much, but I don't know that I'm interested. I am eyeing that wish.
We do have them.
I wouldn't mind the ring of air elemental command. I mean, 90% of it is garbage, but
It flavors to my character.
It does.
well,
Is
the
it
thing
really
is,
garbage?
as soon as you slay an air elemental, you get a couple of sweet things.
Oh, we have to have an air elemental?
Yes. What this does is it allows you to control an air elemental, but you can't actually summon it.
Oh.
I have a summon in my staff of bane.
Well, if you can summon it, and then we kill it while someone is attuned to this, they get some nifty abilities.
Oh, so we have to find an air elemental first.
Yes.
Correct.
It's kind of like a level up mechanic almost. Step 1, find air elemental to control. But if you ever defeat a air elemental, you get to begin using charges for things like gust of wind or wind wall or chain lightning.
It is a legendary ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
How much did you
Okay,
say?
that does sound pretty cool.
35,000. He said.
It's 35,000.
Yep. I'm certainly interested in it. I don't know.
You can do wind wall or gust of wind, which I can already do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and he can't cast spells, so that'll add some utility to him.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, give it to Corvus.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
Yeah, Corvus can do chain lightning.
Do you have any quick questions for me? I just got home. I need to change, and I'll probably be a little bit.
No, I think they're going to be probably buying things for the quick moment, so.
Okay. Can I just find a corner, room or something and start converting gold?
Sure.
The whole deal. All right. I'll ask you how much I made when I get back.
Okay.
I propose trade. Okay. I don't have 35,000.
I don't know how to
you
handle
know that.
Yeah,
I
yes, we
simply-
do. We have more than 35,000.
I said, I don't. I have something you want. I have this fan. It opens up. You shake it like this. To cool your face. It's a nice fan. But if you aim it at enemy, you can blow them. I propose trade wind fan. But wait, there's more. I also give wand of magic, not magic protection.
Magic missile.
Rod of Pact Keeper, yes. This is useful for people who keep pack, like myself. You can... Well, it's very good.
Yeah, the
All
staff
right.
of Angus. So I'm proposing I trade the rod of the Pact Keeper and the wind fan.
So
To the guy.
first roll a performance for trying to use but wait there's more in your sales pitch, because that's very much like the commercial in a performance. So roll performance first, then persuasion.
Performance first. All right, performance. Yeah, no, it was a 7.
All right, so
It
you
was
sounded
very
like a
close.
commercial.
But my persuasion was a 17.
All right, persuasion was higher. And how much do the two items that you're trying to sell, what do they combine for?
I don't know. I could say one of them is a... Let me pull up what they are. One of them is a green item. What is that? Common? Uncommon?
Uncommon is green.
Uncommon. Okay, one is uncommon and the other one is blue, which is
Rare.
rare. Not very rare, but regular rare.
Correct.
So those two items.
But I also have 4,000 gold pieces I throw into it too, just for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna grab. Can we just move that one? Can we move that one?
All right, if you go to... I'll do the two items, but if you also throw in 10,000, I'll do it.
Thomason, I need about 6,000 coins.
I can throw in.
Do you just want me to pay for the whole thing?
I mean, I don't really need these items anyway, so you could pay the full 10,000. Yeah.
I want it for Clovis or for somebody. I can already cast the spells that this has.
Yeah, we'll just take 10,000 out of the party fund.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got plenty in there.
Yeah, there's 227,000 in there.
227,000. We could almost
Mhm.
go grab that wish.
Yeah, we don't need that much more to get wish.
It is one use of wish, though, and as soon as
That
we
is
get to
very
level
true.
17, we're going to be able to use it every long rest. Twice.
All right. So, yep. Yeah, you're able to get. He does the take out the Rod of the Pact Keeper and the fan, and yeah, with
You can
10,000,
cast on-
he gives you the Ring of Elemental Command. Or sorry, Ring of Air Elemental Command. That's what I meant.
But like, we need to find an air elemental now to get those bonuses.
Yes.
So, whoever gets it can speak Aryan,
Arun.
Yep.
Arun, Aran.
Arun.
You want to slay an air elemental if possible. If you have to cast Dominate Monster on them, you don't have to, but you want to. You have Resistance to Lightning, which I already have. You get a Flying Speed, which I already have. And can Hover, which I already have. You can cast Gust of Wind, Chain Lightning,
I
and
mean,
Wind
you
Wall. I
don't
can do
cast
those.
it.
I
you
don't
just
really
do
need.
it. The ring allows you to just fly and hover at all times.
It's true. The ring does just allow you to hover and fly at all times.
Which would be great because he's the one who doesn't really have the ability to just do that himself. The three of us kind of
I can
You have
hover
the
at all
ability to do that. You
times.
have your bison. I have Aslan, who I will just be riding on.
I can hover at all times with the Warlock Invocation. I have Levitation, so I say we give it to Corvus.
Exactly, and then that way everyone is basically covered for some way of flight.
And he can cast Chain Lightning, which is a pretty good spell.
Yes. Once I get around to, the way I was reading it, I need to beat an air elemental first.
Correct.
Well, you need help.
You have to
And-
slay an air elemental
You
first.
don't have to do it yourself. You will be helping.
So then,
Yes.
I guess that begs the question: do you know of any air elementals?
We can ask Aang potentially where
Well, we
they're
just went to the volcano, and there were a bunch of fire elementals.
exactly.
I'm gonna
Use that
ask
same
my
logic,
patron.
and
I'm going to ask my patron if he knows where there might be some air elementals. I don't need to
Bother Aang.
All right, so you just kind of go into a trance mode and try to communicate with your patron.
What were
Yeah.
some of the other items on the list?
I mean, is that like a or something?
Hold on, let me.
Just post it so we can read it. See if there's anything else we want.
Not good. When I don't worship. It's not really limited.
Looks like I've saved it. I'm gonna post it in the Discord.
Like general, like our chat, or like in the Discord general chat.
Let's just do the Discord general chat. Other people will be able to see it for the next week or so.
Sure,
Alright.
that'll work.
So there it is.
Three breastplate. That's not bad. And if you want to have your armor be like ridiculous.
Alright,
well,
so
the issue is I don't have heavy armor.
Oh, scale mill. I think scale mill's medium.
so then you're asking your patron about just air elementals in general?
Scale mill is medium.
No, I want to ask him where air elementals might exist, how we might find one, how we could combat one. Are they considered evil? or neutral, or is it
Uh,
okay to go kill one?
So,
Breastplate's also moving.
hold on. I'll say, um, do you wish to speak with air elementals, capture one, or just fight one?
You see,
Both would be the
understand. We have new item that if kill air elemental, we can do extra powerful things. Is it okay to do so? Are they bad inherently? Or would we be bad for doing so?
So, air elementals are typically spirits that have started to lose their mind. They typically aren't able to speak. They still have some spiritual power, but it's diluted back to just kind of one element. And a lot of times they're in typically high places of spiritual connection is normally where they locate.
Okay, people, we say we go to Air Temple, we find one, and it's a spirit being who loses mind. Okay to kill.
Okay. What air temple? Is there a certain air temple, or just any air temple that these things will be at?
They could be at any of them. We go to a new one that we haven't been to before.
Sounds like a fun journey.
Yeah, let's go.
Andy, what is your current armor?
My current armor is 22.
What is your armor? Or
Mariner's armor.
Could I buy the scroll of spiritual weapon as well?
What does your armor give you as stats?
That's totally with 240.
Scroll of spiritual weapon.
Mariner's breastplate. So.
Oh, yep. Yeah, it's yours.
Ace armor class is 14. While wearing this armor, you have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed. In addition, if you go unconscious underwater, it brings you up to the surface.
You probably don't want to get rid of it then, because that is a pretty good ability.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get rid of it, but I wouldn't be opposed to
Getting +3 armor.
getting +3. Although breastplate, what armor class is that?
Medium.
Yeah, so I could actually.
You could either take scale mail or the breastplate. They're both +3.
Yeah, and the breastplate has a higher AC.
No.
Oh no?
No, they're both the same. Breastplate is 14 plus Dex max of 2. Scale mail is also 14 plus Dex max of 2.
Oh, but scale mail gives you disadvantage on stealth.
Yes, scale mail gives you disadvantage. Breastplate does not.
Okay, so then breastplate is clearly the better one.
So yeah, you would have scale mail, and whatever your armor that you would just go for 25 armor.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, so I'd be down.
The not tanky person is now the incredibly tanky person, getting armor to 25 when mine is going to 22.
Yeah, I would certainly say that is an upgrade for me.
It's a huge upgrade.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have more health than I. You are the tankier person and speaks armor, yet you sit in the back.
I don't want to hear it. In our other campaign, you're doing the same thing.
Not recently. Recently, I have been changing out for using my shield with my Shadow Blade.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So let's. The other issue though is all of my features and such are mainly for ranged.
Yeah, I know. You deal ranged damage and all that.
Yeah.
But it's just
You do have that thing where you can shoot your crossbow point blank.
Actually, that's a good point. Yep, I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
you could be up in the front with me, so I'm not the one taking the brunt of the damage anymore by myself.
But you're so good at it. You're
You see
everyone's
these
favorite
scars right
politician.
here?
To be fair,
Do you want to know how I got
Corvus.
these scars? Because you didn't help me.
Wow.
a light gray needs measure. To be fair, you want to be close to the paladin. It helps you with all your saving throws.
Yeah.
He's got a point too.
All right, so
So
do
I
you-
did
in
sell
2
my
levels,
magical items.
It goes to 30 feet. Right now it's only 10.
I did sell
Zephyrus.
my magical items.
So what are you trying to sell? What else are you trying to sell?
Well, I got rid of the Rod of the Pack Keeper and the Wind Fan, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm just deleting them from my inventory at this point.
So Corvus, when trying to buy that the breastplate, what do you want to roll for persuasion to see if you can get a discount?
Yeah. I will try and get go for a discount. I'm trying to figure out what my sales pitch will be.
Try, but wait, there's more. It works every time.
That only worked because you did it very much like the commercial, and it just reminded me in my head of that.
Okay.
You also have to say introducing the all new whatever your trade is.
Here, I will give you a longsword.
Okay.
Use this too.
A regular non-magical longsword.
Yeah, I don't need it anymore.
Now,
You can use that and point it in their face and say, "Give me a good deal."
Yeah, let's not and say we did.
Now,
this is already pretty cool.
good
Depends on how
sir.
you're intimidated.
Not to judge here, but we got this very fine piece of breastplate armor, and I was interested in possibly procuring it off of you.
Okay.
And in trade, in addition to whatever gold I need to settle the cost, but I would be willing to give you this luscious, slightly used longsword, as well as
Yeah, I sharpened it.
it has been recently sharpened by a master sharpener. Believe me, if you've ever met him, he's quite the he's getting to get a bit of a name reputation for being such a good sharpener.
Are you fishing
You're
for
talking
a
about
bitch?
yourself.
No, he's persuasion
At
check
this
for the
point,
shop.
I am just going to slowly back away and leave the store.
In addition, however, I happen to have. I don't mean to pruse, but how is your? Are you married, good sir?
Yes, I am.
Well, I happen to have a filter of love that I would be willing to part ways with as well.
I thought you used that.
Yes, I do.
Oh dear.
Okay.
So I'd be willing to throw that into the mix as well.
What are you buying?
Breastplate plus 3. I didn't realize breastplate was medium armor.
+3.
Okay, so go ahead and roll persuasion.
That is charisma.
Yep.
So that is a 9.
Okay. While waving a really sharp sword in my face is not necessarily the most persuasive argument everyone has ever done. It is not the worst argument someone has ever done. So with that, with the sword and the filter of love, you know what? I'll make you a deal. It'll only cost you 21,000 gold pieces.
I think I'd be willing. Well, this would ruin any chances we have of seducing Davy Jones.
I don't think you had a chance anyway of seducing
Yeah.
Davy Jones.
After we made him drink
We had a chance.
cold water, I don't think so.
We had a chance in seducing that baby bison who's coming to kill me.
That's a chance, yes.
But yeah, I think that's worth. I don't know. I feel like at that point we might as well. I don't know. I almost feel like I want to keep the filter of love. See what chaos I can. No, it's worth it. I'll just trade it all.
All right.
So yeah, we'll pay the 21,000, the filter of love, and the longsword.
All right. So you have a +3 breastplate.
Yep.
It is the best plate.
And it's blessed at this point.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I need to give up my swimming speed, but
I mean,
that's fine.
the hope is to get a flying speed soon. So, I mean, there's that.
Exactly.
All right. I want to do some bargaining.
All right.
All right. The guy with the wish scroll. Is the wish scroll still available?
Wish scroll is still available.
We don't have. We just don't have barely enough.
All right. I am very much interested in your wish scroll, sir.
Okay.
I'm going to pull out of my bag of holding one. He doesn't know I have more. Of my gold water skins.
Okay.
May I? Do you have a cup so I can demonstrate something for you?
A cup? A cup of what?
An empty cup.
Sure. He ends up and going to the back room and kind of pulling out a kind of a mug. I would say it's like a tin cup, the one that's normally done for drinking.
Okay.
How much was the breast?
I would also need
21.
a pebble, or a wood chip, and it doesn't matter what it is. Marble.
Okay.
I've got 1,000 ball bearings. Here's one.
All right. So, I will very carefully, using Mage Hand, not touching the thing when the cork's off, pour a small amount of liquid into the cup.
Okay.
The cup, of course, turns to
gold.
I will recap said gold water skin. Carefully put it back in my bag. I will mage hand in front of the guy, the marble, or whatever it is, into the water, and then move it back towards him. This here, skin of magical water, will turn anything it touches into gold.
Okay.
Be careful. Just a word of warning. Don't take a bath in it or let it touch you. Bad things happen.
Or drink it.
Definitely.
Be
Okay.
very, very careful with it. I would be willing to trade you your
Basically,
scroll of wish plus 2,000 gold
For basically an infinite source of gold.
for your wish. You give me 2,000 gold in the wish scroll, and I'll give you this entire bag of magical gold water.
Roll a persuasion with advantage because you did the demonstration.
That's what I was missing. I should have demonstrated how sharp the sword was.
Nat 20.
What? See, wait, hold on. I can check. Do you roll online?
It's in there. It is. It's right there. 20 plus 10, 30.
Wow.
Total mattered because it was a nat 20.
Okay.
He's going to pay me for that scroll and give me that scroll away.
I mean, like, rules as written, it does matter.
30 is
what
still
your
really
plus
high.
is.
It is still
30 is really high.
At this point, you can see his eyes just glaze over. I can retire. I can just make money whenever I want. Never have to work again.
You're correct.
All right. And approximately how much gold can you make from one bag?
Unknown. Until the water runs out. It doesn't seem to go anywhere. Because it touches, only a drop is needed to turn an entire item to gold.
All right. He is so excited to make this deal. He'll do this. He will...
Give us his entire store.
No, he will do the Scroll of
We'll
Wish.
throw in the scroll of control weather.
No, he's
He'll
going to
do what?
He's going to do the Scroll of Wish and a 50% discount on every item that you buy from the shop for the rest of your lifetimes.
All right.
Can that apply retroactively?
No. Sadly, the roll was after you already made your deal.
Yep.
Only because Owen wasn't here. Oh,
How do I
Yeah,
add
right.
that to my inventory? Spell scroll
add a
9.
scroll of 9th level, and then customize the item and name it Scroll of Wish.
Okay.
So at this point, since we have the 50% discount, we could always buy some of these potions that he has.
How do I save it?
Yeah, seriously.
Just add it to your inventory.
Oh, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then I need to subtract a bag of gold water.
How many do we have left?
We had 5. I think we're down to 3.
I have 7.
He has 7. I think
Never
I
mind.
I started with 10.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong?
I think I still have 1. I do. Oh, I have 3 in my bag.
Oh, you've got 3 in your bag? I've only
I have 3.
All
It's too bad
right.
the studded leather armor of resistance is thunder. I already have
All right.
thunder resistance.
Did
I wish
you
it were any other
post
element.
this list anywhere for me to look at?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on Discord.
It's on
The
Discord.
D&D
Go to the D&D chat channel in Discord, and he posted a link to the shop.
I think
there
we
it is.
should buy some of these potions.
I agree, but
All right, so I bought the scroll of spiritual weapon. Can I say that I got that
Can you say you got that what?
at half off?
We
You
haven't
said you
bought
can
it
just
yet.
have that, so I didn't even know if I had to pay for it.
You don't have the spiritual weapon scroll.
Sure, you can take the spiritual weapon scroll at 50%.
Okay. And what else did I have? I had
I do like
things that
that spell.
scroll of control weather. Hold on. I think I can do the control weather with my staff. Let me double check.
Scroll of spiritual weapon. That's cool.
I bought that
Yeah,
already.
we're already getting it.
Yeah, here you bought it.
I love spiritual weapon, and 240 was cheap, so I guess 120.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
it's
is pretty
120.
cheap, huh?
It was cheap, man. Spiritual weapon's a fantastic.
How many
spell. You
potions
can only
does
use
he
it
have?
once.
So how would a scroll of shield work?
You'd have
Could I still use it just as a regular, like as a reaction?
yeah, you
Use
could
it
still
up? How does that work?
yeah. It's just
Yeah,
like
you-
shield, but it's just a one-time use.
Yeah.
I'll buy that.
Okay,
So it'd be 60 gold.
it is now 60. Yep.
All right, I'll subtract 60.
How many potions does he have?
I'm gonna
I was
say
eyeing that superior healing.
yeah. I would say 10 of the healing, 2 of the superior, and 1 supreme.
How many greater? Because that's on here too.
Where's that greater at? We'll do 5
Greater.
greater.
Should we just buy all of them?
I think so. We got the money.
I mean, this guy can definitely retire since we just like bought everything and gave him a
Mhm.
fee of golden water.
Right.
So
I will spend roughly every dime I have to buy this scroll of control weather.
So you're doing the scroll of control weather?
Yeah, will he take 4,700 for it instead of 5,000?
You know what? I overcharged you a little bit in the last one. Yeah, okay. He'll take the 47.
All right, well that's almost every dime I have.
What is the robe of useful? Never mind, I already have a robe.
Oh, it's wonderful.
The robe of useful items is awesome if you're level like
it's a
3.
fun thing. Yeah, we don't really have use for it, but it's a fun item.
I already have
fun
a
item.
robe, so I don't want a second
Roll on
one.
the ground and it becomes something. You get to roll for what it does.
Yeah, it can either become a window, a mastiff, a portable ram, a spell scroll, a potion of healing.
A riding horse, saddlebag, potions of healing, rowboat, spell
It can
scroll,
become a wooden ladder.
10 gems worth 100 gold each.
If it has all those patches,
Right.
it's
True.
up to you if it has all the patches.
The one that it said has 8 special patches. So it's
Yeah,
going to
it has
have
8
8 of
patches.
those.
It has 8 patches and you roll for it.
Right.
So you pull off a patch, throw it on the ground, and then you roll a d100 to see what you get.
Oh, you don't even know. That's right.
Oh, I mean, no, I mean technically
I'm
you're supposed
down
to do it beforehand, but oh no.
I'm down
So
to
it has
50.
two. It has 2 patches that give you daggers. It has 2 patches that give you a lantern. It gives you 2 patches. It has 2 patches of steel mirrors, 2 patches of a 10-foot pole, 2 patches of 50-foot hempen rope, 2 patches that have a sack, and then it has 8 patches that you can tear off and throw on the ground, and roll a d100 to see what you get.
Yep.
So it could be useful-ish.
Yeah, it's a little bit too late for that one, I think.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm. Fabulous item, just maybe a little too late for us.
So how much gold?
They may grab the superior or supreme healing
We're getting all of
Potions?
it. We're buying all of it.
We're buying all the potions.
Yep, so it's
Oh,
10,
okay.
10 regular healing, 5 greater, 2 superior, 1 supreme.
So we
And
just needed to be those up still.
And a partridge and a pear tree.
How much gold will all of that be?
Somebody buy.
Everything's halved.
Well, it's
Anybody
6,
can buy control weather.
We already bought that as well.
Yeah, Zephyrus did.
Okay.
I'm buying everything that you're noticing. Like, you notice it.
670.
And you guys did buy the ring of air elemental.
We
Yes.
did that already. Yep.
Yep.
We got that too.
And what was the
didn't
talisman
buy
of the
the
spear?
Scroll of Wish. It's cool if you have another item.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one you need the Sphere of Annihilation. It allows you to control the Sphere of Annihilation.
All right. Then I think I'm
Super
set.
cool in the-
Yeah, we're good.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
You just want to say what? 5,000 gold for all of the potions? Probably over what it actually is, but
Hold on. It'll be 250 for the regular.
Yes.
It'll be about 1,000. Wait, nope.
no.
It'll be.
150. What's half of 150?
It'll
75?
be. What is that?
75 times 5, go. Andy.
So that is 375.
375. Yep.
So we're at, what, 500?
Well, 375
Oh,
plus
600.
250. So that'll put you at 625.
Yeah. 450 half is 275?
Well, 450 will be for the two of them,
250.
and then 675 for the one of them. So that's
So-
1,000. So about 1,700 for everything.
Okay. Since you are so good for us, sir, we'll give you 2,000 gold for all of the potions.
Okay.
So have fun in your retirement.
It'll be very soon.
I can imagine. Just have to figure out sorts of who's going to run this store now. Or if you have any children, let them handle your store.
Yeah, I might try to give it to my son-in-law. We'll see. I don't know. He's been kind of a slacker. He drinks too much.
Well, then just have your daughter run the store.
Or that too. All right. So anything else being bought or sold?
I think we're good.
All right. So what do you do next?
We
We
Make
fly
way-
to the northern air temple.
Okay.
Make our way to Gondor.
We need to go to one of the air temples and try to find an air elemental.
All right.
You know, we could also just resolve this whole like pirate with a vengeance plan and just go hunt him down.
We're planning on doing that too.
We're resolving lots of different things.
Yep.
The thingy has 2 chains broken out of 20, so 18 are still holding it back. We
All
have
right.
a little time to resolve what we need to resolve.
So which you said you were heading to the Northern Air Temple?
Blah. We already went to the northern air temple, didn't we?
I think you did. Yeah.
Let's go to one we haven't been to before.
Western Air Temple.
Why are we going to temples?
We started at the western air
Oh,
temple.
we're looking for an air
Then
elemental.
Southern Air
Bison.
Temple. Let's go to the Southern Air Temple.
Can we get the map out and set a course for the southern air temple?
Sure. It'll be a little bit of what you already kind of went through, because You'll pass Crescent Island on the way.
Yeah, that's all right.
So go ahead and someone roll survival check for bearings and directions of your flight path.
Whoever's
Not
got
me.
one survival.
Got it. I mean, I'm usually the one directing this.
Whoever has the highest wisdom score.
I have a
Proficiency.
Well, I don't have a great wisdom, but I have proficiency in this. Ah, my rolls tonight. D&D Beyond is doing me wrong. 9.
We are definitely a little off course.
Okay. You're a little bit off course. What you think is Crescent Island is actually Shujing Island, and you make it there in the day.
Oh, I need to check on my orphans.
We did that already. They're doing good.
Oh,
I
okay.
did that already. Yep. Yeah, they're starting to build the orphanage. They've got earthbenders on it, so it's going really quickly. I guess they paid earthbenders to do it because we paid them a whole bunch of money.
Perfect.
We paid them all.
Good.
Alright, so you make it to Shujing Island. You're going to camp out for the night or do the tea kettle?
I mean, I'll do the tea kettle every single chance I get.
Okay.
We can do it once a day, so we might as well. But I don't know it's Shujing. I'm going to say we're in Crescent Island and we're making good time.
Alright. It looks kind of familiar, but not as familiar. But let's see. Nothing eventful happens. And, yeah, go ahead and roll for navigation once again. For the next day you wake up, are able to eat.
Roll a what? I'm sorry.
Go ahead and roll another one for navigation. Or
Let's see.
air navigation.
22.
That's better.
Alright, so you correct course. And you end up using kind of the islands as your guide. And you're able to kind of make it to Forgetful Valley. Is kind of where you decide to camp for the night, because next night is going to be fully flying over water for the day.
Forgetful Valley.
Yep.
Do we forget anything?
Man, at least
That
it's
sounds
not the Great
forbidding.
Divide. Yeah, we'll camp out there and hop in the kettle again. We're getting along multiple lessons.
So Forgetful Valley is like it's a swampland area.
I'm going to want to spend it in the kettle. You guys can stay out here if you want to.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely in the kettle.
Yeah, we don't want to forget anything. If that even how it works.
I don't know.
All right. Let's see if anything happens to your kettle overnight. Still uneventful.
Nice.
Yeah, you wake up the next morning and you kind of have to give a pep talk to Hiroshi, because you know he's gonna have to fly overnight this time.
All right, Hiroshi, I know you can do this. You've done this before. You got great sleep the last several nights. Let's go fly a day and a half. You can do this.
Can I pipe in for this, the virus? If you want, during the night, we could have Aslan fly us with your tea kettle on his back, with Hiroshi
Oh,
and your
that's
tea kettle with
just
us. So we doesn't
flying.
have to. Just throwing that out there. Aslan would be more than happy, because I can unsummon him and he can go rest for the whole day. And when it's getting close to nighttime, I can summon him back, and we can fly on the back of Aslan while Hiroshi can rest in the kettle with us. Totally up to you.
We could try that. That's a good idea. I could also have us fly, and we can in kettle.
That would be a lot of using of your spells.
When I say us, I mean I'm in there with him. You fly.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I suppose I could. The three of us could take turns flying Aslan.
If we put Iroshi in kettle, I have to be in with him. So you fly with Aslan out here. I go in with him tonight. I sleep with him.
I mean, that'll be.
You understand how it works?
Either way,
All right.
we can make it work.
Yeah, we'll try that.
All right. So you end up flying. Go ahead and do the first navigation check, Zephyrus, for flying to the Southern Air Temple.
All right. Put me down. It's a 9.
All right.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
So
Been tottering between 3 and 16 or something.
you kind of get a little bit off track. You end up going more southeast than straight south. But you get to about halfway, and it becomes nighttime. Are you going to try to make the switch and have everyone go into the kettle?
Everybody can go into the kettle except for Thomas and Aslan. They can stay out here.
Okay. So everyone goes in the kettle. You give the first you
Thomas,
give the
you
kettle.
weren't saying leave Aslan out here by himself, were you?
Yeah, he's a sentient horse. Or not horse. He's a sentient lion. He can talk. He is a
Okay.
deity after all.
All of us go in the kettle, and the kettle's on top of the lion.
All right, on top of a lion. The lion
Does
has
the
to.
lion have a saddle or anything to hold it on?
Yeah, he's got armor now.
I'm sure he does.
I would say in the
check.
armor he has a saddle. Yeah.
When we attach things.
I don't ride it. I don't ride on Aslan bareback.
But you're gonna have to pull up Aslan's stats because he's gonna have to make a survival check.
Can I have him? Can we do the survival thing before we go in? Like, hey, Aslan, see the stars there? Just go that way. That's all you got to do
You don't have to.
before we go into the kettle.
I'm gonna say no
How
because
much
you
did it
didn't
go?
say so and before you went in.
Dang it.
So
He's a point.
Aslan has to make it with just his stats.
Okie dokie. 16.
All right, he seems to be confused as to
It's +2. 14
why.
+2.
Yeah, he's confused as to why we're going this direction because that's not the most direct route. So he kind of course corrects and starts heading much more on the correct path. And then what is his flying speed?
Flying speed is 90 feet.
90.
All right, so he's able to actually book it at night pretty well. And in the morning, you do arrive at the Southern Air Temple. And
Here we are.
I think with that, I want to end it before.
Which one's the Southern Air Temple?
In the south.
What does it look like?
Isn't that the one where Aang is from?
That's the one that Aang is from, yes.
With whatever.
But this is where we're going to end it tonight.
Yep. Yeah, this is where I'm going to end it for tonight. Not big surprise there, because we're getting close on time. And I know battling the air elemental is coming up on the agenda. So we're going to start out with the battling of the air elemental next time.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Although we are taking off the 4th of July, because that would normally be our next session, would be the 4th of July. And so I think it should be July 18th. Looks to be the next one.
Oh, this is where they found Momo.
Yeah.
This is where they found Momo.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
But that looks to be our schedule, so we won't see you for another month. But that's just because 4th of July happens to be on a Thursday this time. And, any other questions?
Nope.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Sure,
Oh,
we'll end it with that. But,
If Theophilus thistle, the thistle sifter, sifted a sieve of unsifted thistles, then where's the sieve of unsifted thistles that Theophilus thistle, the thistle sifter, sifted?
It sounded like Wookiee noises to me, and we'll call it there. Peace out, everyone, and we'll check out next time.
It was a question, technically.
True. Peace.
No one speaks Wookiee.